Students, today we are going to do The Road Not Taken poem by Robert Frost. Now, this is a very interesting poem, as you can all see that it has been beautifully narrated to you. Now, if we come first to the rhyme scheme, as you can see here, the rhyme scheme of this very poem. Now, it is A, B, A, and B. So this is the rhyme scheme. Since words like wood, stood, could, they all rhyme with each other, so we categorize them under A, and both growth are categorized under B because these words rhyme. Likewise, fair, wear, there, they rhyme under A, and claim, same, they rhyme under B category. Now, I have tried my level best to make it more easy to understand comparative to the monotonous tone that is basically associated with the lengthy poem description. So you can see here in the first page that is there really a road? What might the road stand for? So some important aspects related to this poem are discussion about is there really a road, or might the road, what might the road stand for? Now, second is what might undergrowth represent here? Likewise, what might the grassy patch represent in this very poem? The narrator chooses the second road, and what are the after effects of choosing that road? The grassy patch, it has got great importance. Now, is he actually, that is narrator, walking down a path? So the poet here, is he actually walking down a path? So a lot of questions are there that are being simplified in this very poem. Now let's just come to the word notes. Now here, as we come to the introduction part, The Road Not Taken is a poem in 4 verses. Now, since in the first image we come to the point that there are 4 verses in total, though I have written just 3, there are 4 in total. Now, the road here signifies some important aspect. Now, The Road Not Taken is a poem in 4 verses, and Frost uses an unusual rhyme pattern. Now, the first line rhymes with the third, and the fourth line and the second line rhymes with the fifth, as we had just seen in the first clip only. The rhyme scheme can be written in a way like A, B, A, and B. Now here, The Road Not Taken talks about a problem that many of us face, like that of taking decisions about choosing a career for oneself. So here it is in sync with certain kind of problems like that are associated. They can be like taking decisions while we are choosing an appropriate career. Now, Frost poem, it uses the image of 2 roads that separate, so that the traveler has to choose between one and the other. Which road could be better? So there is some kind of uncertainty, there is vagueness that the poet comes across, and therefore nobody can tell until the end of the road, until the end of the road is reached. So likewise, the same thing happens in one's life, that when we take certain decisions, we don't know until we reach like only a quarter is left, or we have reached till the end, or we are about to complete that the path we have traversed. So the end of the road is of course the consequences of one's decision. So ultimately what we come to we face the consequences of our decision. Now, was the choice a wise one? As it seeks here that this question It's very important that the road that the poet he chooses, was it a wise decision from his side, or is there any regret that he feels after traversing the path? Now, these are the questions that the poem asks. So, some questions are uh, very much ingrained, like they are being asked now and then. Now, these are also the questions that you may one day ask yourself. Certain kind of similar situations might come across, they might come across one's path when he or she is traversing. So, let's just move to the critical appreciation part here, that this poem has been written by Robert Frost, and he's an American poet and a regional poet. Now, he's also a poet of nature. There is a message in this very poetry. Now, the form of the poem, discussing the form of the poem is lyric. A lyric is a short poem that conveys a single feeling in a simple lyrical language. So, a lyric is mostly personal and follows rhyme and rhythm. Now, it's a personal lyric written in a simple language. Coming to the theme of the poem is a problem of making a choice in one's life. Now, once a choice is made, it can't be undone. So, similar things happen in one's life also. Like, once we take a certain decision, we set our path, then we have to traverse it, whatsoever the consequences be. Subject matter of the poem. Now, the poet was passing through an autumn forest. He reached a point where two roads lay ahead of him. He had to make a choice between the two. Now, he looked down one of them as far as he could. Now, it curved beyond an undergrowth. Now, undergrowth has been discussed here in the very initial discussions. I have said that undergrowth is basically bushes and the shrubs. So you can even see the second page that the meanings are well clear. Undergrowth here means bushes and shrubs. Diverge here means separated, right? So it looked as beautiful as the first one, but he preferred this one because it was grassy and seemed to be less frequented. Now, as he started moving along this road, he found it was a worn out as the other one. There were yellow leaves shed by the tree on both sides of the road. So, initially, when he visualized this road standing at the foremost point, what he judges, he thinks that this road is going to be like, it's not being traversed by many people, so it is the right decision to traverse this road. But when he starts moving on this road, there are a lot of similarities he found while traversing it, that this road has already been uh, this course has been taken by many people before also. So as he starts moving, he found that it was a worn out as other one. Now there were yellow leaves shed by the tree on both sides of the road. No leaves had been crushed, and that meant that nobody had taken either of the two that morning. Now he continued walking on that road for another day, feeling that it might lead to another road. He doubted if he could come back to the road not taken. In future, he may repent over the choice made by him. Now he made a mark with a sign that he took the less frequented road that must be responsible for his problems and sufferings. Had he taken the other one, his life had been different. So he feels that his choice, uh, had he taken like the second road, then he might have had a better future. So such kind of situations, they do crop up in one's life, that when we are, for example, to choose a particular career, uh, we see that there are a lot of choices, a lot of options available, but we are pressurized. We think that we have to select a particular career uh, which is in demand, uh, not giving a chance to our inner calling. So that is the reason a lot of time people regret taking not a particular course, or not going to what they had liked in the initial years of their career. So such kind of situations happen. And symbolism in the poem, so two roads in the poem are symbolic, and they stand for alternative choices in life. Everything is conveyed with the help of metaphor of the diverging roads in a forest. So here's the whole poem, briefed in, summarized, and I hope it's well clear.